okay, listen, Jillian, let's say there's only 20 to 25 movements. Like, that's it.
Right, sure.
If you're getting what you need, you don't need any more. Stop making up shit.
Between the Reps with Brooke and Jeanna is a CastBox original, produced alongside Studio 71.
CastBox is the fastest growing and highest rated podcast app on both iOS and Android, where you can find all your favorite podcasts.
You can listen to Between the Reps wherever you get your podcasts, but we hope you'll give CastBox a shot. We think it's the best.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Between the Reps with Brooke and Jeanna. You know what? I heard someone, I didn't hear anyone. I read it. So it's
Okay.
completely different.
Yeah?
Someone was
What
like,
did you read?
nothing, they were making fun of our name, Between the Reps. It was like, it should be called Between Reps.
Oh.
I'm like, well, no.
What? Why?
Yeah, I was so confused.
Like the is so offensive?
Yeah, they're like, well, like if you're in between reps, you're not like between the reps. And I'm like, well, the concept is that you do like reps in the morning and reps in the afternoon, or,
right.
you know, we work out in the morning and work out in the evening. So,
Oh, people, stop.
Yeah, we'll
Come
keep the
on.
name, all right? Unless we change it to one other thing, which would just be not talking shit when we're actually talking shit.
Yeah, but.
All right, guys, today
We're
we
nitpicking.
are talking about Jillian Michaels,
Right.
the most recent moron in the fitness industry.
Just go right to it. Go right to it.
I actually just got an email today of like an online journal place that like wants to know if I will give like a sound bite.
Oh,
about
in
it,
like in response to?
Yes.
Oh, goodness. Is it going to start out with moron?
You're a moron.
You're a moron?
No, it'll start with
God.
like, I feel bad for her.
Yeah. Just.
All right, guys, so Jillian Michaels, pretty recently, there was an Instagram post that I had like sent to me from a ton of different people, and it's from Shape, and they had posted this video, like an interview with Jillian Michaels, and it's her saying, my problem with CrossFit is...
And what was it?
Her problem with CrossFit is
Do you want to play
kipping.
it, or you want to?
Yeah, we're going to play it.
That's
but
like the main
But
thing?
the main thing is kipping.
Okay.
But let's go ahead and
I mean, that
play...
seems like something that should be really important to someone.
Yeah, well, you know, and it's like, you know what my problem is? Kipping. It's like, okay, that's fine. Don't ever do it.
Yeah, there's some real problems out there.
You know, I didn't realize that, like, if your
kipping
friends
be the-
told you to jump off a cliff, you had to do it. Here we go.
There it is.
A few issues with CrossFit, which is not a secret.
A few issues, sorry. Not just one.
My issues with CrossFit are as follows. First of all, you've got like, what, maybe 20 to 25 movements that don't really vary, and you're doing them over and over and over again. So on one hand, it stops being effective because you're not challenging the body
Okay.
from various angles of push and pull.
You're right, I never feel
Right,
challenged.
no.
Varieties
never.
of exercises and different types of movement that
I could
work
sleep
different
through my workout.
modalities. And I know CrossFit.
I'm literally
oh,
napping.
We work all the modalities, but no, not really. So shouldn't you choose a workout that has a little bit more flexibility and strength so you get more mobility, not just power, which is speed and strength. You get a lot of that in
Oops.
work, maybe some endurance training, so that you're training in a more balanced way, right? To
Yeah,
keep the
in
body
CrossFit, why don't you
changing
train
We never do
endurance?
endurance.
Holistic
Never.
by hitting all
I mean, we don't
modalities.
have endurance Fridays that are like
Nope.
an hour long
Nope.
of just
CrossFit.
panting.
You know, we definitely don't stand on medicine balls and do shitty half range of
That-
motion RDLs.
Squats with or squats with a dumbbell.
So there's just this thing. She must have done an interview. She must have, you know, she might feel like maybe she's not in the limelight anymore. People don't really know who she is or give a shit.
Right?
Honestly, for how ignorant she sounds, it would make sense that people wouldn't really care. But she must have literally been getting to a point where, like, either it was her or it was them wanting
Right.
to talk on a topic that would just get people to talk, because people must not be talking about her.
Right.
But now look at the entire community of functional fitness people all talking about her.
Well, and it's grown to be such a big community, right? So, I mean,
yeah, like I had immediately
it's the
had
perfect thing.
that post sent to me from so many, just
Right.
people so furious. And then when I turned it on. I'm like, oh, I wonder like if this will really like push my buttons. Like if she's saying anything, I already will be irritated. But the fact that almost literally
just not true.
every statement that she makes
Right.
is as
It's
if
ridiculous.
like she just sounds dumb.
Yeah.
Like you didn't do your homework.
Right. No, she yeah, it's very irresponsible of her.
It's like you had a paper due, and it was about
you had somebody else do your paper.
It was about like
you paid somebody else to do your paper.
Yeah, and
You
they
paid the wrong person.
And they wrote it about like mini horses, and it was actually supposed to be about like the U.S. government.
Oh yeah, that's different.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
she
just
made
love
it.
that mini horses is what came to your
Literally was
mind.
the first thing that came to my head. I pictured a mini horse.
Mini horses. Okay. Yeah.
So she, you go to the article and there's this full write-up, and it really gets into kipping, and she wants to
that's kind of what she's really.
And she's making this claim about how in CrossFit we use kipping pull-ups because we want to do more.
Right.
And we want this, that's all we're worried about.
Rather than building strength.
Yep. And so what I feel like she's just really dumb because that's not accurate, like at all.
Well, and everything takes a certain level, right? I mean, like we were talking about this and I was saying, when I started CrossFit, there was no way that I had the strength to even do a kipping pull-up.
Yeah.
So like you have to build your strength to even get there. And we do strict pull-ups and things.
All the time.
Yeah. It's not just everyone's kipping everything
No.
to be lazy.
And everything has like there's progress. There's like steps.
Right.
And we have things that are higher and lower skill. We have things that if you really want to learn this, if you're not ready for it, then we're not going to have you do it.
Right.
But we'll do the accessory work and the strength around that movement and the pieces of that movement to help you prepare to do the movement.
Right.
And if it's like you can do so many strict pull-ups, but you can't do any kipping pull-ups, we get you to be able to do a kipping pull-up so you can do more of them.
Right.
But everything has to do with your technique too. I mean,
sure, you're not just gonna like go into it. I mean, and again, we talked about this also. Every CrossFit gym is gonna be different and their programming, but you're not gonna just go into a CrossFit gym if it's a good one and just them tell you to do, like you said, like 50 kipping pull-ups in a workout. There's just no way that a responsible coach would ever just expect a new person to do something like that. So it's just silly, Jillian.
And with what she said, it's like I can understand. Like I would never make a claim that says that makes it sound like every single CrossFit gym around the world is all doing the same thing.
Sure.
I would never make a claim that made it sound like every single CrossFit gym is the best at doing
strength training or endurance training.
So what I would do, because I'm smart, is I would talk about CrossFit gyms like singularly.
Right.
I wouldn't put these claims on CrossFit.
Right, as a whole.
CrossFit is a company and has a training methodology behind it, and they do have affiliates, but they don't have the one thing that's amazing about their affiliate program is they do let a lot of power lie in the affiliate. That can also lead to some gyms being kind of shitty.
Sure. Well,
it's no different than a global gym.
It's no different than hiring any trainer.
Yeah.
I mean,
you hire trainers either at a CrossFit
online,
gym.
They got their license online.
Yeah.
And get a shitty trainer, and then, but I'm not gonna like say that all gyms suck or like all fitness or trainers are pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Or have an issue with that, because they all are gonna have their own way of training, and it's hilarious. Like 20 to 25 movements.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
You're an idiot. Yeah. Anyway.
The claims that she's making are I'm actually surprised that she couldn't think logically enough to realize what she was saying was kind of crazy.
Ridiculous, right. And we were looking up some of the things that she's done.
Yes.
You should look some of those up. What was that? It was
there's a guy who has...
Make Quads Great Again, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
This Instagram account's called Make Wads Great Again, and the picture is an orange kettlebell that has a blonde wig on it, like it's Trump. Oh, there's probably even better ones now. So they've been making a ton. People have just been slamming Jillian Michaels on that shape Instagram post.
Right.
But these guys have been making memes, and it's pretty great. Oh, this is a good one. So it's a video of Jillian doing. Okay. This is going to touch on the fact that she's really upset that we only do 20 movements, which is complete horseshit. But she is doing a split. Okay. She's got her barbell between her legs.
It's like she's lunged over the barbell.
Yeah.
In the lunge
position. But right now she's standing with her feet like shoulder width, and she's got the bar between her legs, one arm in front of the bar, one like in front of her body, one behind her body, and she's doing a new form of deadlift maybe, which also looks really terrible on her knees, like knees driving super far, really bad. Really bad. Okay, listen, Jillian. Let's say there's only 20 to 25 movements. Like, that's it.
Right, sure.
If you're getting what you need, you don't need any more. Stop making up shit. Right. Like, literally shit.
Making up, yeah.
Like, your movements in functional fitness come from actual functional moves that we do every day. No one squats like that unless you're...
dumb.
I
don't. Well, look at this one. She's like riding the bar.
Yeah.
She literally is pulling it up into her crotch each time while twisted sideways. That is ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This says, it has this video and it says, Jillian, CrossFit has too many repetitive movements that you do over and over. Also, Jillian, ride that barbell until it's game ovaries.
Stupid.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Jillian Michaels, CrossFit only has 20 to 25 movements and stops being effective. Also, Jillian Michaels, walking. Burn 5 times the calories just by walking. On my incline trainer. Is one other comment. Nope, not letting it go until after lunch. Related though, I'd destroy a wad with walking in it.
That's gonna really improve my endurance.
Jillian Michaels, this is a quote from her. I like my soda to be just like my advice on CrossFit. Oh wait, they made this up, just kidding. It says Jillian Michaels, probably. I like my soda to be just like my advice on CrossFit. Clear, bubbly, and useless to your overall health.
Stupid.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It's just irresponsible. And it's sad that she's chosen something that so many people are, staying fit with and getting healthy with, and
there's a lot of
moving.
I don't really
I don't know.
Yeah, I never really followed her. I don't follow her. Mm-hmm. But seeing some of these videos of her working out is pretty comical because she's creating, it's like she's coming up with movements.
Right.
You don't need to create new movements. Like we have functional fitness, we have these functional moves, we need to know how to push, pull. If you have a movement, I think I did this with you. Okay, deadlift. You've hurt your back.
Right.
So I'm not going to have you deadlift from a full range of motion because at what point does it hurt? Okay, well, I don't want to stop you from doing that movement because you still are going to have to bend over and pick shit up. So we might shorten your range of motion. You're going to work in a shorter range of motion, and then we slowly will increase that range of motion, working back to a full range of motion.
Right.
Within each move, it's what is my goal and how do I get there? And then we find things, exercises that can get you there, but everything has to be a real fucking exercise.
Right.
Like it has to be a part of something else. You don't just come up with new shit.
Right.
Like she's standing on a Bosa ball doing really half-assed shitty like
things
quarter
that I
squats.
would kill myself doing.
Like that's
if I was like watching a Jillian Michaels video on TV and I had to buy these Bosun balls and balance on them and try to squat with a dumbbell and do this shit, I would be in a neck brace.
Yeah.
I would be a mess.
But then there's the question of this. Okay, maybe you just really like that stuff. There's some people that love the very creative, hard, like almost a like sparkly shit. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Now, if we want to talk about being holistic and functional, at what point do you need to balance on something like that while also doing a squat?
Right.
You don't.
I'm trying to think of a situation that you would. Yeah, you wouldn't. Maybe like on a boat. I don't know.
Maybe.
That happens a lot.
Yeah, but maybe on like, not necessarily a boat, but like you could say like on a surfboard.
Right.
Okay, but then guess what? Surfing is your sport. We'll find ways on the ground or on an endo board.
Oh my God.
Not on a boat.
I told you my endo board story.
I know, you should tell
Oh my
them.
God. So my ex, I came home one day, and I don't know if anybody knows what an endo board is, but it's like it looks almost like a foam roller underneath, and then you just set this board on top, and then you're supposed to put your feet on each side and just balance, you know? And I had no idea what it was, and he literally just, I walk in the door and he goes, hey, just hop on that thing. And I go, oh, okay. And so he goes, I go, what do I do? He's like, it's kind of like a teeter-totter. He goes, well, you could just put one foot on one side and then one foot on the other. And I go, okay. And so I go, I step my foot on the one, I step on the other one, and I just go, whoop, whoop, boom, right on my back. So yeah. Anyway, it's any wonder he's my ex.
Yeah.
So
guy ruined my back on an endo board. Thanks for nothing. But yeah, I mean, the goal with CrossFit is, one, is to keep you moving functionally for life, keep you healthy, doing basic functional movements for life. And then what you decide to do with that beyond the basics of of the madness to the method or whatever is on you. Everything is individualized. So already she again is making claims that is like, I guarantee you haven't been to enough gyms to be able to make those claims. And whoever did your research for your little bit of like, speaking you did for your interview, you should fire them.
Right.
Because they didn't do research.
Didn't do their job.
No.
But I feel like somebody else didn't even give her this. I feel like she's just come up with this on her own.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just my own opinion.
Right. Guys, well, we're going to take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit about on the travels I was doing the last couple weeks.
Mm-hmm. Just been gone for a while.
Yep.
We'll be right back.
This episode of Between the Reps is brought to you by Simple Health. Simple Health is care that fits your life, using technology to provide simple, convenient, and affordable care at home, starting with online birth control prescriptions and delivery. A better way to get birth control is here. How does it work? Trying birth control for the first time or need to renew your prescription? Fill out an online health profile and answer some questions to find the best birth control for you. A doctor reviews you're a good candidate for birth control, recommends a product, and writes a prescription. Then your birth control ships to your door on a reoccurring schedule. No interruptions. It's free with most insurance plans, and it starts at $15 a month if you don't have any insurance. So that's pretty amazing. I know that when I was on birth control, I always had a hard time remembering I needed to go and re-up.
I think it's a common problem.
It's not something you want to forget to re-up. That would suck.
No more doctor's offices, waiting rooms, or pharmacy lines. Get birth control prescribed, renewed, and delivered from wherever you are on your schedule. Simple Health makes taking care of your health simple. Access to a doctor, insurance status, or cost should never prevent women from getting birth control. Simple Health cuts those barriers down for all women.
Simple Health is reliable. They are only using trusted brands for birth control. They aren't making their own birth control. Licensed doctors help design the product and review every patient with rigor and care. So you can feel really good about that. Birth control isn't exactly easy to talk about. Currently, I don't take birth control. I actually have an IUD, but I took birth control for a super long time, and I'm sure you did too, Jeanna. And it's definitely something that is not necessarily easy to talk about, and it can be a little bit uncomfortable for younger girls to move into that part of their life where they may want to use a contraceptive of some sort like that. And this service makes it a lot easier. It's more simple, and it's nice to have it be discreet. And it's easy because you don't have to go to the pharmacy. You don't have to go stand in line.
Which is very
super
important.
affordable. But more than anything, I think the fact that it's so discreet and it comes to your door, every month will make it a lot easier for younger girls that are sort of a little bit nervous to, embark on this new
Birth control
journey. So, don't miss your chance to try this service for free. Our listeners get the $20 prescription fee waived by going to simplehealth.com/reps or entering the code REPS at checkout. Again, Don't miss your chance to try this service for free because our listeners are getting the $20 prescription fee waived by going to simplehealth.com/reps or entering my code REPS at checkout. Little disclaimer. This service is not a replacement for routine evaluations by your primary care physician or gynecologist. Again, this service is not a replacement for routine evaluations by your primary care physician or gynecologist. You still need to go see your doctor. This episode of Between the Reps is brought to you by Care Of. Care Of is a monthly subscription vitamin service that delivers completely personalized vitamin and supplement packages right to your door. This year, make health and wellness a top priority with the help of Care Of's monthly subscription vitamin service. Whether you're focused on glowing skin, boosting your energy levels, getting more sleep, or generally just being healthy, Care Of definitely has you covered, especially if you're someone like me who kind of always realizes you need more of something when it's gone. And I travel a lot, so that really makes things a little bit difficult when I don't really have the time to run to the store. I can obviously get my shit together and get it done, but just having Care Of send things every month makes my life so much easier. Care Of has an online quiz that lets you know exactly what you need. So a lot of the time you'll go to something like this and you know you need a multivitamin. But what's cool about their quiz is it asks you a lot of questions that will honestly bring to light maybe other imbalances or other things that your body might be lacking in. And you may have not really had a good idea that you needed something like zinc or more iron. And the quiz is super fun, interactive, and it's not that long. And once you do it one time, you're good to go. You don't have to take it ever again. 90% of people fall short of FDA recommended guidelines for at least one vitamin or nutrient. Getting your vitamins should be easy and convenient. Some people probably really enjoy going to the store, but someone like me who's gone all the time and on the go, having something delivered to my door makes things a whole lot easier. It doesn't always need to be so hard to have the things you need, you know? Your personalized Care Of subscription box gets sent right to your door every month with personalized daily packs. Great for a busy on-the-go lifestyle. Also, for me, the little daily packs, really easy for packing. So instead of having to pack like the big bottles of pills, you just have daily packs, which all the things that you've ordered come in that. Experience the Care Of difference. A portion of every sale goes toward the Good Plus Foundation, which provides expectant mothers in need with valuable prenatal vitamins. Track your progress with the Care Of app and earn rewards when you remember to take your vitamins. Care Of's delicious nutrient-packed quick stick powders can be added to your monthly delivery for an extra easy boost wherever you need it. So Care Of is all about making things easy, convenient, and fun. The online quiz, like I mentioned, super fun, interactive, and you get to learn a lot of things you might be lacking in, which you had no idea you were. Build a vitamin routine that's made just for you and your health goals. So guys, if you are interested in trying out the Care Of monthly service, take advantage of this month's special New Year's offer for 50% off your first month of personalized Care Of vitamins. Go to takecareof.com and enter the promo code REPS50. So again, take advantage of this month's special New Year offer for 50% off your first month of personalized Care Of vitamins. Go to takecareof.com and enter REPS50, REPS50. This episode of Between the Reps is brought to you by Chegg. Chegg is a study app. So this is for college students. You can search for scholarships, get 24/7 study help, and rent textbooks for a fraction of the cost of your bookstore. All in one big education redefining student hub. Chegg is a leader in online study assistance. Whether you need textbook solution or expert Q&A, there's no better tool to help you ace your class than Chegg Study. They have everything you need to make the most of your study session or breeze through even the toughest of homework problems. Study at home on your desktop or anywhere on the go with the Chegg Study mobile app. Also, the fact that you can rent textbooks, that's probably my favorite part. I haven't been in college in many years, but textbooks are very expensive, and you're going to use them for the class, and then you hope to sell them back to the bookstore or to sell them to someone else, and it becomes a real pain in the ass. So having it all online, especially being able to message in and ask a question in case something wasn't covered in the textbook, is amazing. For me, I've already recommended this to a lot of my younger friends that are going into college, and then for sure my little nephew when he's about to go into college as well. So something like this is super affordable, really convenient, and everyone's on their phone and we're all using apps. So if you are in school and you are needing help with studying, you want to rent textbooks, want to search for scholarships that are available, you've got to download, you've got to get Chegg. That's CHEGG. Getting online study assistance should never break the bank, so get more of your money with Chegg Study. Subscriptions are affordably priced and can be canceled at any time. They can be canceled at any time. So that's going to work great for if you're going to do school for one semester, but you're taking the next semester off. You can have your subscription for the semester and then cancel it when you're not doing school. Tap into Chegg's massive library of step-by-step textbook solutions. Chegg's searchable database of over 24 million solution sets and expert answers cover subjects as diverse as accounting, biology, calculus to mechanical engineering. If you're studying for midterms, getting prepped for a final exam, or having difficult homework problems, you can master your class with the Chegg Study app. You can get expert help 24/7. Need help with some tough problems right away? Simply use the Chegg Study app to snap a quick picture of problems not covered in your textbook, then submit it instantly to Chegg's experts. You should get a response back in as little as 2 hours, anytime, anywhere. For $5 off your month subscription, go to chegg.com/the promo code REPS. Again, for $5 off your first month subscription, go to chegg.com, that's CHEGG.com/the promo code REPS, REPS, and you can get $5 off your first month subscription.
And we're back, guys. Thanks for waiting.
And I'm sure, I hope some of you guys, hope some of you guys went and searched some Jillian Michaels drama.
So you know what we're talking about.
I commented on that post 2 times. The
What
first
did
thing
you
I
say?
commented, I said, "You sound like an idiot."
Ooh.
And that was the first thing that came to mind, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you sound like an idiot."
Right.
And then I was like, "Oh, that might be a little bit mean." I'm like, "Well, fuck it." And then I commented again and tried to have a little bit of like a nicer, more realistic, like logical way of thinking, even though calling her an idiot was 100% logical. I said,
That's what you meant.
I pretty much said that I just felt bad for her because whoever did the research for her didn't do their job, and in turn made her look like a complete moron. And she did. She sounds like a moron. From the second she opens her mouth about anything to do with CrossFit, it's already wrong.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Like, you weren't even close. Like, the first claim of only having 20 to 25 movements, and then saying that we don't train enough modalities. What?
It's different every day. I don't. Yeah. She's silly.
So
Silly
you know,
Jillian.
what will you do for a view, though? You know.
Right. I mean, she
She's-
looks great though. Right. I mean, we're gonna give her that. We're gonna give her that.
You look
She looks
great, Jillian. But your attitude is uglier
Sucks.
than anything
It
else.
sucks.
Okay. I've been gone for a couple of weeks. When I travel, sometimes we try to like piggyback a lot of trips just so I'm not back and forth so much here for like a couple of days. First, I went to Orange County. I was there for Gains Box. We were doing a collaboration, and we did some video. I coached a pop-up at Orange Coast CrossFit. That was really fun.
Fun. You loved it.
And then I did, I Ubered to LA. I was at the LA Fit Expo with Greg Conley from Trifecta.
How cool is that?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's nuts though, man. The bro.
There's a lot of bro.
The amount of bro there. I was joking. I was telling Greg, I was like, dude, we're gonna need to get on some hefty like antibiotics to try and kick this bro.
Right. How was it?
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Also, like, just overwhelming.
Right.
So much stuff.
See a
so
lot of
many
people you knew, or
yeah, lots of people I didn't know, but they needed me. I got to catch up with a couple friends. Walk around with Greg.
I thought you saw Dana Lynn.
Yeah, I saw Dana. And then I flew from there to Phoenix I got my hair done finally.
Took some good day.
Took some photos for Enswear for new leggings, and then I also went and saw my dentist there. I recently am seeing Dr. John Bottolato. He's a dentist in Scottsdale, and he is like Extreme Makeover.
I love that. I used to love that show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got to know him through Heidi Powell, a friend of mine. I have been doing Invisalign for a long time, and just because of how I have this one tooth that's a problem tooth, and it's been like that since I got my braces off. Like even my retainer that my orthodontist gave me had this spring in it, so it would constantly be putting pressure on this one tooth to like keep it where we wanted it.
Right.
So, and the tooth is just smaller, like it's shorter in length than its counter. It's a mirrored tooth.
Yes.
And it always bothered me, and I wore Invisalign, and I had braces, and I paid for Invisalign, and I take a lot of photos. And it bothered me. So I started looking into like other options. So I started looking into like the idea of doing a veneer on that tooth. And that's when I started working with him. Went in, placed temporaries, decided if we liked them. And I go back this week to get my permanent ones put on.
So you can pop these out?
No, I can't take them out.
I just pop it out, put it on your nightstand.
Yeah, sick.
You know what I think of is remember in There's Something About Mary when he goes and gets all of his teeth done because he overhears her talking about how he wants her teeth. Remember
yes,
that?
yes,
and he's
yes,
just
yes.
got these giant veneers.
Yes.
I mean, that's what I think of. I love that movie.
Except
they look very natural.
Yeah,
they look much better.
I like basically you can only do one veneer, but what he was worried about is usually you literally cannot match perfectly like a veneer to your teeth. So they typically will do like a few, so you're uniform along the way.
Did you do like all four?
We did most of my top row.
Oh.
Basically it was smile and how many teeth are really showing versus how many aren't. So like Heidi Powell, she should probably, actually I'm not going to tell you because that's her business and not mine. But I got recommended certain things from her that worked best for her. And she loved this dentist. I got tons of great reviews on him. I went and actually saw him the last time I was there before deciding that I was going to work with him.
Right.
And we talked about a lot of things. Like he could tell just from looking at my teeth and like the photos and x-rays and things that my orthodontist in the past had pulled teeth for braces. And they did. I got 4 teeth pulled. And what he told me is like there was an era where the dentists or orthodontists were just pulling teeth
without
and
really
needing
to.
It was probably because you could get teeth to you created more space in there. He said, but the problem is like for my mouth and like even like the size of like my lips, just my mouth, I need more teeth to fill out the space. But they pulled 4 teeth, so you can't really.
Right. You can't put them back.
No.
Right.
So there was a lot of little things, and when I first got the temporaries put on, I sent you a photo and you're like, oh, they don't look very different.
No, they really don't.
I think the biggest difference of my front teeth are he made them all the slightest bit longer. So now when I talk to you, you can see my top teeth. Whereas before,
they were gone.
Because my teeth were so short, if I talked to you, you could never see the top row.
I never thought about that. Now I'm going to start looking at people like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
You could never see them, but now you can. Everyone's like, some people have been like, oh, so you don't have your teeth anymore. And I was like, I don't give a fuck.
Oh my God.
Technically, yeah, they're mine.
There's
paid
a
for
lot of
them in my
people that
mouth.
have to get veneers
Paid for them and they're in my
yeah.
mouth. My dad has all his
my
top
God.
and bottom done because he grinds his teeth.
Oh yeah. No, that
And so he had
happens
to
a lot.
he had to get all of his teeth done because he grinds them at night. All right, so I went from Phoenix. Moving on, I went to Southern Utah.
Didn't you do some Perkia too while you were in Arizona?
We did photos for Enswear, and then we also did photos for some new jewelry we have
Right,
coming
because
out.
I think a lot of people think that you just like travel all
Yeah.
over the world to get all these things done.
Yeah,
You're-
no.
You're already there for work.
Yeah, I already go to Arizona for work. So the fact that I go in and get my hair done while I'm there is not a problem. I'm not just going there for my hair.
Right.
I'm actually working too.
You little prissy pants.
Yeah. Went from there to Southern Utah. My dad turned 61, had a big long weekend with my family. It was really wonderful. From there, I went to Vegas for one night. I met with a company that we're working with for new leggings and a couple styles of bras for Enswear. They've been sending me samples, but they're just missing the boat. Hell, just so much camel toe.
Nobody wants that.
No, and we talked about this,
Yeah.
but I've got the response from mostly men that they're like, "Oh, is there something wrong with that camel toe?"
So
and I'm like,
weird
"Well,
to me. Yeah.
For one, I don't like it because it's uncomfortable. 2, I'm not trying to like show you my vagina.
No.
3, you have no control over how big or small someone's vagina is. So like, even if a little camel toe is okay, can you imagine what that might do to someone who's got a bigger vagina?
Right. And when we say bigger, we don't mean like the hole.
No, just
like the it's the amount.
Oh, the outer.
It's the yeah. It's the
bun.
What do you say? The bun.
I feel like I was actually just watching a video about Crystalia and he was talking about the burger.
Oh my god.
There's actually, let me find it really quick. So I was watching
that's so funny.
This thing of Crystalia and he's talking about the burger. Bleach Media.
The
face under my balls, bro.
What?
Let me rub my taint.
Glad Bri finally had that burgers and beans talk.
That's so great.
Hey, dude, when you go downtown,
Yeah?
do you ever do that, or are you afraid of?
You talking about a sideways burger?
Be romantic.
Say, hey, baby,
Yeah.
make your burger sideways.
Oh my god.
Hey, but what? I'm just when it's time to actually have sex
Yeah.
and do it.
Uh-huh.
What do you say then?
Well, what's her name?
Her name is Penelope.
Oh my
Penelope.
god, that's
Yeah.
funny.
Listen to this.
So, first time having sex, right before I climax, I go like this. Oh, I'm Penelope. I'm so cool.
An idiot. Oh my god, that's funny.
Making burgers sideways.
That's what he used to say. It was like a
Oh my god. So yeah, that's why I said a burger
like
bun.
a hot dog bun.
Yeah. Yeah, you have no control over that. So anyways, met with them, tried on leggings. It was a lot easier in person to like show and explain. Like,
Show your camel toe.
I was
This
like, do you
is
see
your
this?
jam.
Do you see this
Pull it
camel
up
toe
really
right
high.
here? Do you see
That's
how
what
you
you don't
can,
want.
See how you can see my vagina? So, and went great. Left from there to Sacramento, where I went to the state capitol and was presented a resolution
pretty
for
cool.
my acknowledging my successes in fitness, business, and film.
Which is crazy because you didn't know that that's what you were going
No.
for. You just thought you were like going to kind of
They
like
have
help
this
out
new
with
thing
this
called
health.
California Fitness Week.
Yeah.
They have this new thing called California Fitness Week, and I really thought that like I was just like gonna, they wanted me to be someone that was like involved in that.
Mm-hmm.
But when I showed up to the Capitol, I had to like dress really nice, and like, it was really difficult to find something to wear there.
Yeah, no booty shorts.
Yeah,
No.
or just like leggings,
Right.
or jeans. I would have worn like black jeans with
Right.
like boots, but you couldn't
No,
wear
you
jeans.
gotta like be dressed up.
So went there and they're like, our guest is here. And I was like, what? They introduced me to like so many people. Mark Stone is the senator for our county, and he presented me to the whole Senate. And then Gibson and Chen are the senators that actually co-wrote the resolution for California Fitness Week, and the 3 of them all like signed my resolution.
Okay.
And then they took me down to the assembly floor after they got out of their big, huge.
Is that nerve wracking?
Yeah.
Like
it was
at
really
any point where you
crazy.
like, oh shit, am I supposed to have like a speech ready or something?
Oh, they kept joking me like, oh, you're gonna do a speech
You're like,
now,
oh,
and I'm like, oh, you mean stand here and wave?
Right. Smile.
I just took a lot of photos, shook a lot of hands, kissed a baby,
Oh,
I held
okay.
a baby,
Okay.
and everyone kept being like, thank you so much for being here and for coming here, and I was just like, the pleasure is mine.
Yeah.
Like, thanks for
That's
bringing
crazy.
me here and presenting me with a resolution that I will forever use to try and get out of any bad situation.
You can just carry it in your car, like if you get
Just
pulled over.
constantly buckled in my front seat. It's like when someone wins something and has
Ma'am,
a-
do you know how fast
has
you're
a
going?
medal.
I have this resolution.
Excuse me, what?
Yes.
Oh, I couldn't
Give it to
actually
me.
see. I couldn't. The light was shining off my resolution.
The glare.
The glare into my speedometer. That's why I couldn't see how fast or slow I was going.
Shameless.
Yeah.
It's funny.
But yeah, that's what I've been up to. And Jeanna has been up to breaking her foot.
Falling. I'm really good at falling, guys.
While I'm gone, she breaks her foot. I take the blame.
You weren't here to catch me.
I wasn't here to catch
I know.
her.
You leave and my life just falls apart. I've been breaking things. I've been breaking bones. Yeah, I took a little tumble down the stairs. I wish it was something cooler, but I slipped on the stair and just broke my foot in like 2 places and sprained it, and They said it's super uncommon, but it's very common for a ballerina.
And you are a ballerina.
So that is me. I am all about grace.
And most of you are probably thinking, were you drinking?
No, and that is the funniest part, because every single person is like, oh, you fell down the stairs. And I'm like, no, I swear to God, I was sober. We had gone to the NorCal Masters all day. We had like 5 athletes that were up there. They all did amazing. I did have like 2 beers or something like that, maybe 3 beers. But I mean, it's like a 2-hour drive home. So yes, had I had alcohol that day? Yes. But am I much too seasoned a drinker to have had that be an issue? Yes. No.
You are.
I'm a seasoned drinker.
So it should not.
Should not have mattered.
It would not have affected you. Okay, so what was, I guess, the recovery like? No surgery.
So I don't have to have surgery, but I have to wear this boot, and I'm not supposed to be walking on it at all, and it really doesn't hurt that bad. It hurt like a mother when I did it. I mean, I've had 2 babies without drugs, not on purpose. It's not like I'm one of those people that believes that you can't have drugs. But, and I swear to God, it hurt worse than pushing those babies out. It was so intensely horrible. And I've never broken anything, so I'm sure a lot of people have dealt with this.
I mean, I broke
legs,
both my legs
at the same time.
No.
I was like, oh my God, were you like one of those little kids like in the cast?
My sister got hit by a car when she was little.
No,
broke both of her femurs.
Oh,
she was in
those
a
were
body
the worst
cast.
bones.
Yeah.
Oh,
I broke both my legs and my arm, my left arm. And I can just say, like pain-wise, obviously when I broke my right leg, I was really young. But like pain-wise, I remember when I broke my left one, I was older. So when I broke my right one, clean break, I was probably in elementary school. And when I broke my left leg, I broke it in.
How old were you, do you think?
I broke my left leg when I was in middle school.
Oh, jeez.
I was in like ninth grade.
Yeah, and that's scary because
eighth or ninth grade.
When you are still growing, that can be an issue.
Yeah, I broke my growth plate.
Oh.
So my leg is slightly shorter than my other one, but not too bad.
Really?
Yeah, my mom's is too. She broke her growth plate when she was young. Anyways, it
was have an orthotic if it ever.
It was excruciating.
Yeah.
And they talk about that too, just like the difference of like when you're really young, things are so soft still. Like it's painful, but not as painful.
Right.
When I broke my left one in middle school, it was like full cramping, like just full pain clear up to like my entire. And my parents had just got to Palm Springs.
Oh no.
And we had to call them, and they had to come all the way back. It was like they had just got there with their friends and had to come back.
Your leg ruined their trip.
And I was wearing my sister's brand new Abercrombie pants.
Oh damn.
And they had to cut them off of me. She hated me.
She was probably so mad at you.
Anyways,
that sucks.
Recovery time?
Yep. They don't know. It's uncommon. So we're hoping 6 weeks. I'm in week. I think I'm starting week 3 right now. And then
and you just started putting a little more weight on your heel.
Yeah, I'm not really supposed to.
Okay.
But I have been, just because it doesn't hurt that bad, and I have a life, and I have to, like go to the grocery store, because I eat.
Eating sounds good.
I eat, and I have to like walk up and down the stairs. I don't like using my crutches, so I have been doing definitely more than I should, but I'm trying to really not do too much. And the gym has been so frustrating, so I really feel for you, because I remember just like yelling at you constantly about how you were like doing too much too soon.
Don't do that.
But I get how it is. I mean, it's really frustrating. So I've just been riding the bike with one leg a lot, which we were talking about the other day. Like pretty much, I'm pretty sure that my left leg, because I broke my right foot. I'm pretty sure my left butt cheek is going to be just tight, and then my right is going to be completely deflated.
Yeah, I think I said your butt cheeks are going to look like it has Bell's palsy.
They're like stroked out, and then we both felt bad because we were like, oh wait a minute.
Yeah,
Not that we're making fun of anybody that my poor sister has had it. It's terrible, but yes, so it's going to be interesting to see just physically what I look like after the recovery, but yeah, so that's it.
Well,
in a nutshell,
that's it. Well, we have a lot of stuff still coming up, and
we're going to
go and check out Jillian Michaels,
or don't. Maybe just don't.
Actually, don't.
Yeah, just don't.
Just just rate, review, and subscribe, and then leave us a comment, or I don't know. Yeah, don't go to Jillian Michaels' page. I know that we're all talking about it because it's so ridiculous, but
We don't want to make it too relevant.
we'll talk about it for you.
Yeah.
So you guys don't need to talk about it.
Yeah.
Make it
Don't
less
repeat
relevant.
it. Just tell other people to listen to us.
Ooh, 5-star rating.
Rate, review, subscribe. Rate,
Sh-
stop. Rate, review, subscribe. 5-star rating.
5-star
Yes.
rating.
And we always say see you. We will talk to you next
time.
week. Next week. I
Yes,
guess. Next week.
we will. We'll talk to you
Yeah.
next week.
And thank you so much for listening. We love you guys.